Merry meet. Welcome to the Unitarian Universalist Church of Amherst. I'm Reverend Michelle Buhite, the minister of this congregation. My pronouns, which I offer to create a truly inclusive and brave space for all to live into the fullness of their identities, are she and her. As Unitarian Universalists, we are people of the wide path, engaging in a free and responsible search for truth and meaning, and coming together to make a difference. We are so glad that you have chosen to be here this morning, virtually and in person. Throughout the month of October, we will be exploring the topic of courage, and we begin today with vulnerability. I've asked Marlena if she would help me with this morning's land acknowledgement and chalice. As we gather, we acknowledge that our church is built on occupied land that was nurtured and cherished by the First Nations people of this region, the Haudenosaunee, and the people before them, known as the Neutrals. May we be good stewards of the land and courageously cultivate community with all living things. Our chalice lighting words this morning are very short, and they come from Frederick Buechner, and they have to do with courage. Here is the world. Beautiful and terrible things will happen. Do not be afraid. I'm going to invite you to sing with me. The song is Gathered Here, which as you came in, you may have heard it interwoven with the Nirvana song, Come As You Are. We're just going to sing the Gathered Here part. It's page 389 in your gray hymnal, or the words are up front. It is pretty easy. So I will sing it through once, and then I invite you to sing it with me 2 more times. It goes like this. Gathered here in the mystery of the hour, gathered here in one strong body, gathered here in the struggle and the power, Spirit draw near. So easy. 2 times with me. Gathered here in the mystery of the hour, gathered here in one strong body, gathered here in the struggle and the power, Spirit draw near. Gathered here in the mystery of the hour, gathered here in one strong body, gathered here in the struggle and the power, Spirit draw near. We are a beloved community, a gathering of people who have chosen to journey together, to encourage one another, and to be part of something important and life-changing. Because we aspire to be such a people, we make bold promises about how we will be with one another. I invite you to join me as we share our congregational covenant, our sacred promise. Together we promise to gather in compassionate community, to celebrate diversity of thought and unity of spirit, and to seek wholeness for ourselves, our children, and our world. Each of us carries with us into this time cares and concerns, joys and sorrows. Together, we create the container where we can put down our burdens, knowing that they are held gently by this gathered community. For those joining virtually, I invite you to give voice to that which is on your heart, or perhaps type it into the chat in the live stream. For those here in the chapel, I invite you to come forward and to place a stone or a shell on the table labyrinth in recognition of that which is on your heart. Come forward as you will.
I will show you hidden things you have not known. I will show you hidden things you have not known. I will show you hidden things you have not known. I will show you hidden things you have not known. I will show you hidden things you have not known. I will show you hidden things you have not known. I will show you hidden things you have not known. I will show you hidden things you have not known.
Please join me in a communal response. In this gathered community, we hold one another and the world in love. This morning is a Soul Matters Sunday, where we explore the monthly theme in a more personal way, getting to know one another and having conversations that may not happen in a more casual setting. Soul Matters Sundays happen periodically, giving long-timers and newcomers an opportunity to connect and to get more deeply rooted in this beloved community. All who espouse the principles and sources of Unitarian Universalism are welcome to be part of our community. If you wonder what those are, you can find them in the front of the gray hymnal. You can do that at any time. I'll give you a hint. If you go to the first song and turn backwards one page, you will miss all the foreword and all the stuff you may not care about and get directly to the principles and the sources. Our principles include affirming and promoting inherent worth and dignity, equity, justice, and compassion, a search for truth and meaning, a responsible search for truth and meaning, caring for one another, encouraging one another to spiritual growth, being dedicated to using and upholding the democratic process, working together to create a world community of peace, liberty, and justice for all, and respecting the interdependent web of all existence of which we are a part, not the masters of, but a part of that weaving. So if your heart sings to those and says, why, yes, then this is going to be a good community for you. If you've been longing for connection, which is a basic human need, the need to belong is as important as food and shelter, then this is going to be a great place for you. And the people who have been here for a while, I think are inside nodding their heads. Assure me. Go ahead and do it on the outside so I can see. Thank you. I'd hate to put words in your mouths. So I invite you, if you have not become a member, if you've been attending a while and it's starting to feel like your church, today could be that day. I've brought something with me. You can tell it's important because it's big and it's heavy. This is our membership book. And it tells a lot of things about our membership. It's fun to look back at those early folks who were the pioneers and moved all the way from downtown way out to the suburbs to start this congregation. And you can also read about the people who've been married, the people who have passed on. There is a lot of love and heart in this book, and I invite you to be part of it. After the service, I will have it by the atrium, which, as you came in the door, if you had turned immediately to the right and gone up a couple of stairs, that's the atrium. There are a lot of plants there. It's a good clue. But I will be in that vicinity with the big book, and I invite you to consider if today's the day. So becoming a member includes signing the book, and pledging your financial support to this congregation. Those are actually the easy parts, because becoming a member also means contributing through meaningful service and making the choice to do the hard work of living out our principles, which, affirming the inherent worth and dignity of all people might sound like, well, yeah, okay, wah, wah, wah. But then, really, that in-law who doesn't share your political views, do they have that much inherent worth and dignity? It's hard to live out in our actual lives. So being a part of this community means we're working on it together, and none of us has achieved the end-all, be-all. Being a part of beloved community is a gift, and it's a privilege that we take very seriously here. Every member is a contributing member with time, talent, and treasure. So, see me after the service if you are ready to throw your head into the ring along with a bunch of really awesome folks. So in a moment, we're going to do something terrifying. I'm so excited. We are going to be dividing up into small groups and migrating to other spaces throughout the building.
Strength and beauty are in your sanctuary. 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 Strength and beauty are in your sanctuary.
I'm not sure if we all came back. We're close. Well, I hope that was, here they come. I hope that was fun for you, illuminating, maybe tweaked the vulnerability nerve a little bit. So if that is something that you would like to do more of connecting around a topic, but having a chance to share from the heart and to listen deeply to others, we will be starting up some new covenant groups. They are our small group ministry. This little box this day says, connect in a covenant group. And at the back of the chapel, there's a tiny little bookshelf thing, surface, right behind the camera. And this box will be there, and there are tiny little slips of paper where you can just give me your name and your contact information so that then we can create some more groups. The existing groups, some of them are looking for more people, so you might go into a group that is already existing. But it is such a great way to get connected. That's why we're here. You could go anywhere on a Sunday morning, do anything on a Sunday morning, and you're here because we long for belonging and connection. So if you're interested, little tiny slips of paper go into the cute little red box, and then I can do, and I will have this out for the whole month. And so if you need to think on it, you can think on it. And our groups, some meet in person, some meet via Zoom, so there are lots of possibilities. A reminder that I will be back by the atrium if today's the day that you become a member. That would be super fun. And a reminder that we are doing a book study that is available for you to participate in with Gareth Higgins' book, How Not to Be Afraid. And I just found out, Elaine, our administrator, told me that if you have the Hoopla app, which is a free app, it can connect to your library card and you can borrow a digital version of it, either Audible or reading on your Kindle or on your computer screen for $0. So that is as much as I know about it, but it's a hoopla. You'll remember that. And one of the important things that I like to remind you of each week is that you can support this congregation's ministry in the community and our ministry to one another with your financial gift. There are green baskets that will be at the back of the chapel on your way out. You can go to our website and click on the giving link, or you can text your gift to the number on the screen. I invite you to rise and bow to your spirit as we sing our closing blessing song, Travel Light. Travel light and travel easy till I see you once again. Travel light and travel easy, and remember I'm your friend. May the road rise up to greet you as you leave your past behind. I will think about you gently, and I'll hold you in my mind. Travel light and travel easy till I see you once again. Travel light and travel easy, and remember I'm your friend. Please remain standing as we extinguish our chalice. We extinguish this flame, but not the light of truth, the warmth of community, or the fire of commitment. These we carry in our hearts until we are together again. Go in peace. Join us for coffee.